All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all in the episode of Run It With You. And tonight I want to run about side piece culture and why I think it's growing, especially within this era, of social media and influence and just everything at our disposal within our handheld devices. Um, it's a story going around with Summer Walker. If y'all not familiar with her, it's a singer and she's very talented, but she also, deals with anxiety. She also is kind of, you know, people would say she's awkward. People would say she's weird. Some people will even goes as far as to say she's kind of slow, and she's just, well, she once was a lover girl or a love bomber, and she just fall for men very easily. But it has been exposed that she has been messing around with Rich the Kid, and Rich the Kid has a girlfriend by the name of Tory Bricks. I'm not sure if they're married or not, but they definitely have been in a long-term relationship, and I think they have a kid together. So it has been exposed that she's been messing with Rich the Kid, knowing that he's in a relationship, and a lot of women were kind of thrown off about that because they thought she was just a lover girl or a girl's girl. And if you're a girl's girl, you ain't gonna be trying to mess with a man that's already spoken for. And not only was she exposed for this, but she was also going as far as to say, yeah, I'm happy you and your girl got back together. Y'all was going through something. I hope y'all be together forever and y'all be good. I just want my time with you too. I don't care if you could get me a phone and even save my number under Pizza Hut. Like going as far as to say saving her number as Pizza Hut. That wasn't nothing he suggested. That was something she suggested, just to talk to him. And a lot of women was feeling like, how could she do that? How could she stoop that low self-esteem, trashy, just, damn near every name in the book. And, she was even making it seem like the girlfriend of the guy was going crazy and things of that nature. Like she don't have a legit reason to be getting mad because obviously she's caught him talking to her probably on multiple occasions. And she was like, oh, she ain't got time to be fighting, getting pulled up on and things of that nature. Well, you're making her act that way because you don't want to leave her man alone. And one thing about women, they don't like another woman to interfere getting in between her and a man, especially if he's buying them gifts and things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure every time that he stopped talking to her, he'll try to get her back with gifts and things of that nature to try to arouse her to come back, because she spoke on it, saying every time she left him alone, he'll be trying to get her back by calling numerous people, trying to shower her with gifts, things like that. But she got caught, and of course she tried to backpedal and say, oh, I don't even like him like that. I don't see how you could even like him like that. When they get busted, they just try to make it seem like something that is not, behind closed doors. But I just wanted to say, it gave me the idea of making this video about side pieces and side niggas or side dudes, whatever you want to call it, and how come it's being so common nowadays. Back in the day, you were kind of getting, especially women will kind of feel kind of shameful for talking to another man that is spoken for. Now, women has always messed with married men because married men be the main ones trying to trick on women, and do X, Y, and Z. But now, it's becoming way more common compared to back in the day when it was taboo. And more men, they're choosing to be the side dude because it seemed like the side dude gets just as much, if not more, as the real dude. And I think one thing about side pieces and side dudes, one thing I think people don't be understanding is when you become a side dude or a side chick for so long, you get to see how the person in the real relationship gets treated. And it's almost like, damn, you don't want that. So you kind of be in fear of get into a relationship yourself because you see the type of games people play. Like people will sit up there and lie. People will sit up there and try to make somebody feel insecure. People will sit up there and plan a schedule with you all the while planning, telling their partner that they're doing something else, and you will see it in real time. And when you see such devious, conniving, trifling, sneaky acts in real time, it almost make you fearful to have that one person of your own, you know, because you're the person that's right along with the act doing it, you know. It's almost like when you just see the bad side out of people for so long, you just can't trust that person or that group of people because you just seeing so much of the dark side, you know. Um, but it has become so common now that people are just saying, you know, forget a relationship when you could just be the side. Because, like you say, this, like I said, the side becomes just as good as the real person. And the thing about the side is, you with the side maybe on the weekends. The side is you don't live with the side, you know. So when you getting stressed out with the real partner, you know, the person that you're in a relationship with, you can relieve that stress with the side, and the side usually bring peace, and the side usually cook, the side usually get real freaky and do all the stuff that the person that you're in the main relationship don't want to do. And a lot of that is due to you get a chance to miss the side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is due to, you know, uh lack of being around them a lot. You know, because trust me, when these people leave their real relationship to get with the side, and now the side piece moves in, and now you get to see the side piece when they're angry, you get to see the side piece when they're depressed, you get to see the side piece through all their seasons, not when it's just happy and just go meet up and go fuck in a hotel room somewhere. You get to see them because you're around them now. Now you got to really deal with them. It'd be the same old tune, you know. It's the same old tune, you know. Old pussy usually turns into a headache. That's the old saying. And I guess it's the same with old dick, you know, because when everything is new and everything is exciting, and you know, you get those butterflies inside when you meet somebody, linking up with them and all this and all that. But once that died down, and now you got to deal with the person, all that go out the window once you got to really deal with them and see their flaws and see the negativities about them. And then you wonder why that they're single. And then 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with a side and they're still dealing with you, you got to think about the type of person that you're dealing with. And then the side piece, you got to think about the type of person you're dealing with too. Because if they could cheat on somebody and be sneaky with somebody else, they could do the same thing with you. I don't want to hear that, oh, they wouldn't do that to you because they just like you like that. No, if you can be sneaky and if you got the capability to lie to someone, that person can do that with anyone. You know, they won't cut it off once they get with you. Once they meet somebody else new, once they get with you, it's going to be the same old story. You lose them how you get them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just think a lot of people that are single, I think majority of people, a vast majority of people, if they met the person that is perfect for them, not a perfect relationship, but the perfect person for them, I think a lot of people would not be so fearful of commitment and getting into a relationship. Now, I'm not saying everybody will be faithful. I'm just saying people wouldn't mind getting in a relationship and settle down, because I do think the people who like to be sides, they are the main ones who fear to get in a relationship and get hurt again. You know, no matter how much money you got, no matter how much success you got, once you've been single for so long and sleeping around with a lot of people for so long, it's hard to get in a relationship because you're scared to get hurt, or you scared to waste your time, you know, or you know you done so much dirt, you don't want karma to come back and bite you in the ass because you did a lot of sneaky stuff and trifling stuff to people that you dealt with, and you didn't probably did it along with somebody because you probably was the side, you know, because the karma could come from both ways. Whether you the married person messing with your side, or whether you the side messing with a married person. You know, but like I say, man, I think it's something within their head that they see it so much of being sneaky. Oh yeah, I'm going out of town on this business trip. Yet you're not going out of town. You're going on another side of town and just going to be laid up at that person's house for a while. You know, and when you see these phone calls and these text messages getting made, and you see all the lies and manipulation and the sneakiness and the connivingness, that kind of make you have your guard up, and that kind of make you just be like, well, you know what? I'm gonna just play this side piece role and just get all the good, things that come from it, and instead of just get into a real relationship and everything could just go downhill. It's almost like when you're in a relationship for a good part of time, but at the same time, as soon as you get married, everything goes to shit, you know. But that's my theory on why I think, side pieces, and side niggas or whatnot are just becoming more and more common, more and more prevalent within today's time. You see influencers bragging on it on social media. You see girls with big followings saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with your nigga, I'm gonna take your nigga. It's always mess with another girl nigga, take another nigga. It's never find their own, and it's always messing with multiple. It's never just that one. I don't know what type of propaganda going on. I just think everybody just we really in the era where it's so hard to be just tied down, because everybody just feel like they have so many options, and everybody just want to be cold. Everybody want to just be cutthroat and savage. Everybody want to be toxic. And it's just a trend that's passed on from generation to generation. Get me before I get you. Show no love. Be heartless. Be a savage. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If y'all see anything that y'all would like for me to react to, hit me up on the email, nocapnofilter7@gmail.com. Send it to me and I'll react to it. If you have anything that you'd like me to speak on, whether it's dating or anything else that you'd like for me to speak on, nocapnofilter7@gmail.com. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you waiting on? Until then, I'm out.